Welcome to Knowledge Series interactive sessions from Yogakshema. In this episode, we have with us Dr. Usha Vastare, a renowned neuroscientist and founder of Yogakshema. Depression Workshop is a flagship program of Yogakshema. We have seen the neuroscience educative process helping people come out of depression. I have been a volunteer from Yogakshema when a depression program was conducted in Baroda for 15 days. It was conducted jointly by Nisargopachar and Yogakshema. It was not just for 15 days, you have followed it up for a year. And this had both neuroscience concepts and spiritual concepts. I have seen people coming out of depression and their life blossoming out or taking off to say. How does neuroscience and Vedantic concepts help people when in depression? And these depression cases were all mild, severe and moderate cases. So especially in this day and age, depression is something that's taken seriously. So how does neuroscience and Vedanta help?
Yes, Rakhal, the treatment of depression, this particular program, a joint venture between Yogakshema and Nisargopachara Kendra, was unique because this was a non-pharmacological way of treating depression. And not only did we have this program for 15 days, but we followed it up for 1 whole year. And we also included the family members along with this, which made it very, very unique. I'm not going to go into the details of what we did and what is the result. We are still looking into it and learning a lot from that. But what I can tell you is, of course, not each and every person is going to be helped by non-pharmacological ways, which means there is a reason for medication for certain types of people depending on the cause for depression or the triggers for depression. This is a non-pharmacological treatment. Not everybody is going to be helped. But certainly a certain segment of people wherein they have everything going in their life and there is everything in their life which is going fine, but yet they go into depression. Especially for that group of people, this non-pharmacological treatment, both from the neuroscience angle and from the spiritual angle, certainly helps. Because the bottom line there is, we tell them, take this depression as a blessing that has come to your life and to the life of other family members. When we take this as a blessing, all that means is that we really need to figure out the meaning and purpose of our lives. Once we understand and figure out the meaning and purpose of our life, and then everything else will fall in place at that time. I just want to add a couple of things, how this works, We make people understand the importance of family life, the importance of interpersonal relationships. Also, when they figure out the purpose, they will remember why they are working, why they are in the family. And that big question, existential question, the answers is what they try and figure out using neuroscientific tools and also with the Vedantic concept. And at that time, we also show them the importance of learning to forgive. People usually say, forget it, forget it. It's not that easy to forget. But it is really important to understand what does it mean to forgive and how to forgive, not from a moralistic perspective, but from a scientific perspective. So 2 things, importance of interpersonal relationships and also why and how to forgive. So along with this, we also make them understand and give them certain credos, like happiness credo. What do we say? Just think about this. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? That doesn't mean you should be wrong and to be happy. No, what we mean is, especially when it comes to interpersonal relationships, we will see each one of us would want to prove whatever we did, whatever we said, however way we are feeling is the right way. And when we try to prove ourselves right, somewhere we lose the happiness of the entire family. This is what I mean by ask yourself, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? In the same manner, going further, even more important than this happiness credo is the next happiness credo, which is ask yourselves, do you want to be right or do you want to be kind? Even if you're right, how you say things, how you treat others, how you quickly come back from that emotional struggle that one might be going through will be really helpful. And that reminds me, the present Dalai Lama, His Holiness Dalai Lama has said, kindness is my religion. Try to be kind. And be kind each time and every time. I'm only paraphrasing what he talked about kindness. So, another happiness credo is about, do you want to be right or do you want to be kind? In the same token, I want to say, we cannot take this as a blanket statement, but sometimes trying to be kind or trying to not show our emotions, sometimes either we become very quiet, silent, or ignore the situation. I'm not saying one thing is right, another thing is wrong, but in certain situations and certain families, that may not be the proper thing to be doing. That is where we really need to understand each other's personality, and this is again where family values come together. To be vocal, to be expressing our emotions and understanding our emotions in a cognitive manner and expressing our emotions in a cognitive manner really helps, and that communication being open really helps in such situations. And one last thing before I close this issue on depression. Usually there is a misconception about depression. We think opposite of depression is being happy. But opposite of depression is vitality. Keeping this in mind, the whole non-pharmacological treatment begins.
If you have any other angle that you want me to take up in my next episode, or if you have any questions, please put it in the comments, or you can also mail us. We'll put up the email ID in the description part of this video. Thank you so much.